Hello students. In topic system of angiosperm classification, today we are going to continue our journey for the recent systems of classification. So there were various attempts made to classify the plants, and majoritarily there were three categories: artificial, natural and the phylogenetic systems. But from the phylogenetic systems, few recent systems of classification I am going to discuss in detail. So first one, that is a Takhtajan system from the 1954. Afterwards Cronquist from 1919 to 1992, Dahlgren system which is from 1930 to 1987, and Thorne system from the 1920. So we'll go one by one in very brief manner. Takhtajan, so he was from the Komarov Botanical Institute of the Academy of Sciences of Russia, and he presented system of classification which was published in 1942, but actually in 1954 it is came or published in the Origin of Angiosperm Plants. The major theme of the Takhtajan system is that he considered that angiosperms are monophyletic and they arose from very ancient group of the gymnosperms. Also, he classified the plant basis on advanced feature like growth, habit, leaves, stomatal apparatus, wood anatomy, pollination, fertilization, seeds, fruits and many more. He divided the angiosperms, which is from division Magnoliophyta, into the two classes. One is Magnoliopsida, that is known as the dicotyledons, and another one Liliopsida, that is monocotyledons. Further, Magnoliopsida is divided into the 11 subclasses and 20 superorders, while Liliopsida is divided into the 6 subclasses and the 9 superorders. Afterwards, the another system which I am going in detail, that is a Cronquist system. So Arthur Cronquist, he was a senior curator of New York Botanical Garden and adjunct professor of Columbia University. He developed a comprehensive system of classification of angiosperm, which deals particularly with the grouping of families into the orders and subclasses on a worldwide basis. So previously in Takhtajan system only the classes are divided into the division is divided into only classes, but Cronquist gives a further subclassification. So this system was parallel to the Takhtajan system of classification. And pteridosperms, which are also known as the seed ferns, they are considered as a probable ancestors of angiosperms. Here he considered also the phylogenetic features for classification like habit, ovule, embryo, stomatal apparatus, pollination, pollen grains and many more. So this Cronquist divided the angiosperm in two classes. One is Magnoliopsida and another one, that is the Liliopsida, which are equivalent to traditional monocots and the dicots. So Magnoliopsida is further subdivided into the 6 subclasses like Magnolidae, Hamamelidae, Caryophyllae, Dilenidae, Rosidae and the Asteridae. Apart from this, Magnoliopsida is with 64 orders, 318 families, and 16,500 species. So further clarification from the Takhtajan system is given by the Cronquist, and Liliopsida is also divided into the 5 subclasses like Alismatidae, Aracidae, Comelinidae, Zinziberidae and the Lilidae. It is also with 19 orders, 65 families and 50,000 species. The Magnoliopsida were considered as the basal complex. Here he considered this Magnoliopsida as a basal complex, and the remaining 5 classes derived from it separately. So as here the 6 subclasses are given. So this is the base for evolution of all the remaining subclasses as per the Cronquist system. So this is about the Cronquist system, which is parallel to Takhtajan system. The next system is the Dahlgren system. So Rolf Dahlgren, he was associated with the Botanical Museum of the University of Copenhagen. A system of classification of angiosperms to be used to demonstrate the distribution of characters is cleared by Dahlgren in his system of classification. In the construction of his classification, he made an attempt to take into consideration maximum characters for clear idea of the classification. He considered that angiosperm evolved in one particular line of gymnosperms and they are monophyletic. Like other scientists, he considered the attributes like apocarpy, syncarpy, monocarpality condition, pollen grains. Along with this, some secondary metabolites or some structures like oxalate raphides and other compounds like ellagic acid, iridoid compounds, silica bodies, he also considered or taken into the consideration. Here again the angiosperms, that is nothing but the Magnoliopsida, divided into the 2 subclasses. One is Magnoliopsida similar to Dicotyledone, and another one that is the Liliopsida, that is Monocotyledone. This Magnoliopsida is further divided into the 25 superorders, and Liliopsida is divided into the 8 superorders. Here the superorders bear the termination flori which takes precedence over ANAE used by Cronquist and Takhtajan. So here the orders ends with FLORAE, but in Cronquist and Takhtajan system it is ends with ANAE. And then the next classification system is from Rancho Santa Ana Botanical Garden, Claremont, California. So Robert Thorne published a synopsis of phylogenetic system of classification of angiospermic plants. In this system, an effort has been made to express as accurately as present knowledge permits the phylogenetic relationship. No doubt all these classification systems are the phylogenetic systems of a classification. So here the Thorne also considered that angiosperms are monophyletic in origin. He depicts a more accurate relationship of different taxa and consideration of a phytochemical host parasite relationship, pollen seed morphology, comparative anatomy, microstructure embryology, paleobotany, and cytology. It means overall all the features right from morphology, anatomy, and the biochemistry he considered for the detailed classification. He believes that angiosperms are monophyletic and divided angiosperms into the two subclasses Dicotyledone, which is nothing but the Annonidae, and Lilidae, that is the Monocotyledone. So further their classes are divided into the 19 superorders from the Annonidae and 9 superorders from the Lilidae. So this is in brief idea about the recent systems of classification, where the core theme is angiosperms are divided into the main two groups, that is the dicotyledons and the monocotyledons, but variations with respect to subclasses, orders and superorders has been taken into the consideration by the different scientists. With this, the topic recent system of classification is over. Thank you.